My name is Danito KE and welcome to Danito Talk Show on my YouTube channel at Danito KE. We are tackling the topic dealing with addiction. Welcome to another episode of this show. Allow me to welcome you and thank you in a special way for them that have been following us since we started this topic on dealing with addiction, even sharing this link with your friends. We say thank you so much. I want to welcome my guest, whom I have been here with since we started tackling this noble topic about dealing with addiction. Just to say hi, then we will know in this episode what we are going to tackle. Welcome.
Thank you once again. I want to thank all of you for your support. And this is another day as we want to make a continuation. My name is still Josephat Care. Feel welcome as we continue.
Thank you so much, and once again, welcome on board.
Thank you.
So, as you all know, we've been dealing with this topic, dealing with addiction. In the first episode, we dealt with the introductory part of it, just defining what is addiction. Then, on the last episode, we deal with the causes of addiction. We are able to deal with the four causes of addiction, namely family history, childhood circumstances, peer influence, and the surrounding culture. So today we want to pick up from where we left, and we want to look at four more causes of addiction. Then we'll continue from there. So my guest, maybe if we can continue from where we left, what is the next cause of addiction that we are going to tackle as we continue on?
Well, we are going to look at point number 5 about environmental factors. And when we talk about environmental factors, we are going to look at the surrounding, the situations or the circumstances that one may find himself or herself in. And I remember very well when we were handling the topic, we come to realize in cases of things like frustration, depression, stress, anger. How do we normally respond? Because we have people who believe that using a given substance, for example, someone will decide to use something like alcohol to ease stress.
Yeah.
So you realize this is one of the things that when we talk about the environmental factors, and then also environmental factors number 2, we look at the surrounding, the activities taking place in the surrounding. For example, you are in an environment where we are talking about alcoholism. It is something that is rampant. Then we come to understand that number 1, when we talk about environmental factors, it is how we respond to situations and circumstances around us. Ourselves. And then also number 2, we look at what is happening in the environment.
Yeah.
Because you come to understand that people respond differently to various circumstances, and also they respond differently to the circumstances in their environment.
Yeah.
And positive response brings positive results, and the negative response brings negative results. And now, attaining the solution part of it. Attaining the solution part of it means that it is going to go concurrently of how you will respond. And therefore, number 1, when we look at about things to do with stress, frustration, anger, depression, family issues, workplace issues, that how do we normally respond, especially how to ease ourselves.
Yeah.
That's number 1. Then finally, number 2, we are looking at what is happening in the environment.
Yeah.
Place where you are born, area where you are living right now. Because tentatively we realize that so many people, they are the outcome of the environment where they come from. Because from that environment, we have 1 or 2 things somebody can learn.
Yes.
This learning system is through observation. And at the end of it, for you to be able to fit in that environment or to adapt in that environment, you will realize that someone will conform to given practices. Someone will have to conform to some behaviors.
Yes.
Someone will have to conform to some norms and cultures that are going on in the environment where you are. So that's in short, just to make you understand, is that environment has a great percentage of contribution
Yeah.
it makes to somebody's development. Human growth and development has a bigger percentage being played with the environment where you come from,
Yes.
where you have been raised, where you are right now, and what you are doing, and how you are responding
Yeah.
to the environment around you. So, number 5, it is all about environmental factors.
Yeah.
Environment can be negative, environment can be positive.
Yeah. If
Basically,
yeah.
when you look at how you yourself you engage and respond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted just to say on that point that it means that some people indulge in this addiction activities just to ease the stress or the pressure they find themselves in the surrounding environment.
Exactly.
It's okay. Then the next one.
So another thing, as we are looking at the causes of addiction, number 6, I want to look the desire for leisure and luxury.
Yeah.
Mostly, let's look at these young people, the young generation. So many people are engaging in drug addiction and substance abuse in the name of leisure.
Yeah.
And when you go to college or university, you will come to learn that so many people have engaged in leisure. And people, they want to do what we call party after party. And at the end of the day, you come to understand, or you come to realize along the way, this person has been engaging in what we call the system of the young people. Because this system has its own way of doing things. So the desire for leisure, the desire for luxury, people found themselves in addictions, and not only just addiction, even not only by substance, but also behavioral addiction. Because at the end, you come to see the end product.
Yeah.
The end product of something is very much important. And therefore, you see, when we talk about desire for leisure, we are talking about flesh desires that will open a channel, will create a channel to a given addiction. Like when you are in a party and people are taking alcohol, cigarettes, and everything, and they're engaging in some sorts of manners.
Yes.
And you feel like this is where I need to belong. And some people will ask that if you are doing, why not you? And you come to see that people found themselves in situations. People find themselves in circumstances.
Yes.
And this circumstance is not that it is something new. It is just a desire.
A desire.
It's just given a fulfillment. Just that leisure. We say people wanataka kuburudika and everything. So you find people here and there.
Yes.
Mtu anaingia ndani ya addiction without knowing. So at the end unajipata wewe ni mlevi, umeingia katika tabia za kiusharati, kiuzinzi, and all those just because you want to please the flesh.
Yeah.
And this flesh, it becomes addictive. It now responds to the substance. It responds to the behaviors. So this is one area that we need to give an attention when we are looking at the causes of addiction, because the young generation has been immersed. It has soaked itself in the systems of the world. We call the digital world, whereby people want to live in their own style. We have kinds of lifestyle people want to live.
True.
And these lifestyles that people want to live, no one want to suffer, no one want to sacrifice.
Yeah.
People want to enjoy,
have a good life.
So you find out that the kind of enjoyment they want to have, it is weird. Sometimes it is resulting to a very huge percentage of addiction, majorly to young people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that insightful impact on that point. So another point that we deal with causes of addiction that you have.
We may also have to look at what we call socio-economic factors. Social economic factors. These are about interaction and earning a living.
Mm-hmm.
We have people who depend on drugs
Yes.
for survival.
Mm.
People believe that through selling alcohol, bang, and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and it is one way.
Mm-hmm.
Even to young ladies or some women,
Mm-hmm.
they believe maybe in or nowadays we call it the
Mm-hmm.
the sex workers.
Yes, commercial sex workers.
Yeah, so it's a kind of it is termed as a social economic factor because
Mm-hmm.
people depend
Mm-hmm.
majorly, or someone see that my life depends on this.
Yeah.
So you come to a conclusion as you look at the social factors,
Mm-hmm.
and you look that some people use it as a way
Mm-hmm.
of earning a
Earning a
living.
living. Yeah.
Somebody will tell you, all my children
Mm-hmm.
have taken them school using these means.
Yeah. Mm.
And someone tells you that the achievement I've made
I've
today
made
is because
this
of this
far.
and this.
Yeah.
Because they believe it is a way of
Mm.
living.
Yeah. True.
So someone depends on it. It
Yeah.
is like the economic backbone
Backbone
of this person.
this person's life.
So this person entirely in
Mhm.
his or her life
Yeah.
depends on selling drugs,
Selling
and at
drugs,
the end of it,
substance.
you realize it results to an abuse,
Yeah.
because you will have some people use it,
Mm-hmm.
they sell,
Mm-hmm.
and they make a living out of it. So when we find that one cause of addiction, we
Mm-hmm.
need to look at
Mm-hmm.
socio economic factor,
Factors.
which is one of the ways
Mm-hmm.
that people have justified
Justified
their means of
of
earning a
earning a
living.
living. Yeah.
Something that should not be, because we
Mhm.
have positive ways and we have negative
Negative
ways
ways.
how someone can earn a living. But
Yeah.
you realize
Mm.
people, they, I can say they obey.
Mm-hmm.
They obey the drugs, or they bow down,
Mm-hmm.
they bend, because they feel if
Mm-hmm.
it was not alcohol, I would
Oh,
have gone
alcohol.
this
Yeah.
far. So
Yeah.
the way you will begin separating this person from
Person
this
from
life,
this.
it
Yeah.
becomes difficult,
Yeah.
because you
Mm.
see somebody since he was young, he has been told
Told
the education you have is because of
of
alcohol,
alcohol.
because of we did this.
I
Someone
did
say
this
that,
so
yeah,
that to make ends meet, to
yeah,
make
to
you
make
who
ends
you
meet,
are
yeah, to
today.
make who you are. So someone feels like, yeah, alcohol is good.
Yeah.
It can make you be
Mm.
somebody in the
Prosper.
society.
Yeah.
Yeah, prosperity can be drawn from.
From this one.
So you find it becomes a big challenge
Mm-hmm.
currently. In fact, when
Mm-hmm.
we look at the at uh, at the people in the society
Mm-hmm.
who currently they are struggling with life,
Mm-hmm.
and they just want to use any means,
Any means to
anyways,
make
to make ends
ends
meet.
meet. Yeah.
Yeah. So you find out that that
Mm.
is one of the areas
Yeah.
that we should also consider.
Yeah, thank you so much for
Mm.
that. And then there's this last one that I tend to believe it's something that cuts across.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we want to also look to another factor about the social media influence.
Yeah.
The social media influence, we come to a discovery
Mm-hmm.
that social media has made a major contribution
Mm-hmm.
about drug addiction and substance abuse,
Yeah.
both drugs
Mm-hmm.
and behavioral.
Behavioral. Yeah.
Like when you do your own research, you discover that right now, just in Kenya alone,
Mm-hmm.
we have more than 60 million pornographic sites
Yeah.
that young generation and even the mature people, they have engaged. So
Mm.
we are drawing a very big impact
Mm-hmm.
from the social media.
Mm-hmm.
And as from the look of things, this
Mhm.
influence still grows
Mhm.
day and night.
Mm.
People who are joining the social media, people who are engaging in it, people who are already in it, and
Yes.
those who are already stuck
Yeah.
through the social media. There are people who cannot operate, uh, who cannot survive without their phones.
Yeah.
They are addicted to their phones,
Phones,
the
yeah.
internet,
Internet.
and
Yeah.
the kind of stuff now makes the difference.
Mhm.
And you realize that
Mhm.
people are addicted to various sites basing on
On their
on the stuff
yeah
someone is
is
watching.
watching.
In the name of drugs,
Uh-huh.
influence,
Uh-huh.
so many people draw experience from the social media.
Yes.
It is easy to Google, it is
Uh-huh.
easy to search,
Yes.
and someone buys bundles and you feel like
Mhm.
this is what I should be doing.
Doing.
And so many people have
Mm.
been engaged in lesbianism,
Mhm.
gayism,
Mhm.
sodomy.
Mhm.
It's just because of social media. Some people have
Mhm.
drawn
Yeah.
this experience from the social
Mm.
media. Yes, someone may hear of it,
Mhm.
but going to social media, it
Mhm.
can be brought to
Mhm.
you and you can view,
Mhm.
and that visual power
Yeah.
begin to create some, we say, let's call pictures.
Mhm.
And this visual power results to a point where now you see,
Mhm.
you do what? You begin to get engaged and get addicted day after day.
Mhm.
And these are kind of addiction. It is very powerful because
Uh-huh.
it is both audio and visual.
Mhm.
It's something you can hear, something you can see.
You can see.
And anything you hear and see, it has a strong power mentally.
Mhm.
And through that mental power,
Mhm.
you find that when one day I was discussing about mental sex,
Yes.
and it is one kind of addiction that it is prompted
Mhm.
through pornography.
Yeah.
And one of the major causes of mental sex,
Mhm.
it is material.
Mhm.
And these materials, they engage both the written pictures,
Uh-huh.
and the moving pictures, of course, videos.
Videos, yeah.
And this mental sex becomes more disturbing, and you find someone is addicted to fornication
Yeah.
because what you are looking in the social media is one of the things that you find mostly right now. Young men mostly are suffering from this kind of mental sex because of pornography, which
Mhm.
has now pushed
Mhm.
to what we call fornication. That's why fornication is becoming so rampant in this
Mhm.
generation.
Mhm.
And you come to discover slowly by slowly that this influence, it
Mhm.
is now reducing in ages.
Yeah.
We were talking of age 24
Mhm.
and heading to 35. That was the major bracket
Mhm.
that was really, really immersed
Mhm.
in pornography and all sorts of sexual deviant behaviors,
Mhm.
all kinds of drug addiction because of just social media.
Mhm.
But right now, the age has, the gap
Yes.
has dropped, and
Drop.
the gap has dropped to 16 years.
Uh-huh.
And this shows you how the matter is serious,
Mhm.
and it is telling you how the impact is moving at
Mhm.
a very electrified
Fine
speed.
speed.
Because if we were talking of age 24 and now we are talking of age 16,
16.
people who are now totally exposed
Mhm.
to these materials.
Mhm.
So this is something that these statistics
Mhm.
that by 2015, yeah, we were talking of age 24.
Mhm.
And within a short period, we are talking of age 16.
Yes.
And other discovery even say that we have dropped to age 14
Mhm.
just because of social media.
Mhm.
So this is to say that social media
Mhm.
has a major impact. But we may not blame
Mhm.
people,
Yeah.
but also we look at the campaign that is
Mhm.
being done through the social
On the
media.
social
Look at the
media.
kind of adverts
Yeah, we are having. Yeah.
we are having,
Yeah.
and also look at the kind of every platform we
Platform
have.
has.
Look something like Facebook,
Mm,
Instagram.
yeah.
Look at Twitter.
Twitter and so on.
When you go to those platforms, we have just some kind of stuff,
Stuff that portray
and in fact they are unrestricted.
yeah,
So the exposure is so high,
it's so high.
and the influence is growing very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember this debate of in our country, Kenya, talking about banning TikTok and so on.
Yeah.
It's because of those elements that are being posted there and they are not restricted.
Yeah.
And so on.
Those are just a conclusive part of it, of what we should consider
Yeah.
when we look at what we call drug addiction, dealing with addiction.
Yeah, dealing with
Yeah.
addiction. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. If you have any question whatsoever, comment or suggestion, you are free to comment on our social media platform on the comment section below. Until another time, see you and God bless you so much.